Good morning, I'm Chad Justice, and welcome to Market Monday for June 15th, 2026. 2 weeks ago, we left you with 3 questions about the biggest stock offerings in history. What are you paying for? How much are you paying? And why is the door suddenly wide open for everyday investors? Last week, the paperwork went public. The price was set, and SpaceX began trading. And today, we answer all 3. And that's our story for this week. First, an update. The 2 giants became 3. Anthropic, the AI lab behind Claude, filed on June 1st, and OpenAI made its filing official last Monday. And then on Friday, SpaceX beat them both to the market, listing on the NASDAQ as SPCX, in what was the largest debut ever. Question 1, what are you actually buying? A SpaceX share gives you a slice of future profits, but almost no say in how the company is run. The public gets Class A shares with 1 vote each. Elon Musk holds Class B shares, which carry 10 votes each. Added up, and he owns about 40% of the company, but he controls roughly 83% of the vote. He chairs the board, he picks the directors, and as a practical matter, the only person who can remove him is him. Question 2, how much are you paying? SpaceX took in almost $19 billion of revenue last year and then lost about $5 billion doing it. And since the xAI merger, those losses are only growing, not shrinking. At the offering price, investors paid roughly $94 for every $1 of yearly sales. The average large American company trades closer to 3. And a price like that doesn't just assume success, it assumes near perfect execution for decades. OpenAI asks for similar faith. It has told investors not to expect a profit until 2030. And then question 3, why roll out the red carpet for everyday investors now? The companies say it builds trust and loyalty, and it's true that devoted shareholders like Tesla's, tend to buy and hold, which steadies a stock. However, there's a less comfortable answer too. Big institutions push back on price, while the public generally doesn't. And when excitement is at its peak, the buyer who asks the fewest questions pays the fullest price. So what's the takeaway? Well, none of this means that companies will fail. Starlink alone earned over $4 billion in operating profit last year. And it means excitement isn't a plan, and a famous name isn't a margin of safety. If one of these deals tempts you, the questions that matter are how much, at what price, and what happens to your goals if the price halves. That's a conversation worth having before you click buy, and we'd be glad to have it with you. Give us a call and we'll be happy to schedule time with you. And one extra thought before you go, even if you never buy a single share of SpaceX, the odds are you'll own some anyway, without lifting a finger. How is that possible? Well, that's next week's story. And if this episode answered a question, share it with someone who's been hearing about SpaceX at the dinner table. And make sure to subscribe. That's all we have for you today, and as always, thank you for watching this edition of Market Monday. Join us again next Monday for more insights that matter to your money.